Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve. Penultimate and finale.
I want to watch it so bad, but I don't. I want it to end.
I don't
so
want it
bad.
to end either, no.
It's depressing.
But I'm very excited to see what happens.
I
don't know.
I'm
very intrigued in this situation, as to what's going to happen. Because, Thorfinn's made it clear that he's not trying to fight. But they just surrounded him.
Well, we were talking off camera before. I was saying how, you were asking, why did he, surround him like that?
Fully. If you're letting him leave.
I think it's a couple things. I think it's Canute trying to prove his point that there's no chance you're talking me out of this. And two, he maybe doesn't quite believe fully that Thorfinn's a changed guy, and or that he's realizing all right, he's just as committed to what he's talking about as I am to what I'm talking about. So one way or another, if I'm not going to bow down then or leave, and then he's not going to either. So
yeah, but also Omar's there.
They're not there though. They're back off
coming
in the camp.
Unless Snake was there as representation for him.
No, Omar was there too. Remember when he was
oh yeah, so they're
going crazy when
the camp's walking distance, and he's trying to surrender. So
well, that's what I was wondering that last episode too.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't I guess they didn't have the choice to go or not.
I think we're gonna get a fight.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't have an answer for what else might happen though. So let's watch it.
Okay.
Two paths. Thorfinn and Canute.
You know it.
I think one way or another, by the time Thorfinn leaves in these last two, because I think he's definitely going to now.
They'll be on the same page.
Well, no, the farm will be okay,
Well, the farm's was always gonna be okay, but Canute's taking it over. Yeah, well, they may let them stay.
Well, he already said that he
in
would.
charge. Well, yeah, that was before they attacked him.
Yeah, but he wants to take all their stuff too, so that's the
the
problem, which is I guess why Einar's mad, obviously.
Well, yeah, because you're just coming in and pillaging, even though
that's where Canute does right. That's where Canute does lose me a little bit.
To his defense, that's what he needs to fund.
No, I understand his point of view.
Crusade,
which starts with garnering all the the Vikings are top priority.
Unifying them.
Yeah.
To end them pillaging.
Right, it's weird. That wouldn't happen, buddy. Stupid floating head. He's dangerous. He's gonna say something he's not expecting. He's basically saying I can get out of here if I wanted. Me either. Oof. That was a nice little burn on the way out. Wasted my time and got beat up for nothing.
You think he's gonna like that, right?
世と駆け引きをしたがる者は多い。罠にはめようとする者も。だが。なんだそなたは。大バカ者め。そんなに面白いかよ。面白い。これほどくだらない和平交渉は初めてだ。
They are a little ridiculous, these talks. Ridiculously awesome. For us, at least.
バイキングの中からこのような男が生まれうるのか。美しい男だ。
He's become a beautiful man. Just like Thor's.
争いを離れ、どこへ逃げる。ここじゃないどこかだ。お前に教えることはでき
Yeah,
ない。
I ain't telling you shit, buddy.
お前とは違うやり方で平和な国を作るよ。
Two paths.
作る世界では生きていけない人たちのために、お前と俺自身のためにも。
He turned it into a beautiful
埋
night.
められぬ穴をそなたが埋めるというのか。
I think he'll
で
respect
きる
that.
のか、そなたに。俺の力はお前よりずっと小さいんだ。あんまりでかい穴は手に負えねえ。お前がこの調子で人々を迫害し続けるなら、そのうち誰にもお前を助けることはできなくなる。お前も努力しろ。俺の仕事を増やすな。まったく。
He's like a totally different person, especially from what he knows.
誰に似たのであろうな。
Show.
面白い。これほど難しい和平交渉は初めてだ。
That was a nice way to wrap that up.
That was.
That's right, Thorgo. Did he actually leave? He is like Thorgo. Makes sense with their names, too.
Yeah.
Damn, so he actually left?
不満を漏らしておりました。
Fuck Floki.
交渉から手を引く理由
Damn.
がわからんと。
そなたも不満か、ウルフ。
いいえ。
Wolf's cool.
他の農場を接収する計画も白紙に戻す。
Really?
Good.
トルフィンの仕事を増やしては悪いのだな。世は今まで共に戦う者はそなたぐらいしかおらぬと思っていた。だが今日新たな仲間を得た。
What do you think he means by that? As the allies
Thorfinn
Yeah.
and them. They're also ultimately want the same kind of thing, you know what I mean? They're just paths are different. That's
イングラ
hence
ン
the
ド財
title.
政を圧迫していた駐英デンマーク軍に解散を命じる。最終的にクヌート直属のデンマーク人部隊はクヌートが軍事力を手放すことでイングランドの諸侯はクヌートの信頼を知り、征服者と非征服者の関係が変化しようとしていた。
For a little bit at least.
良い気分だ。
Dang. That's probably it for Canute, I bet. This feels like it's like a series ending. You know, like I don't know where else you would go with this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because Canute probably wouldn't be in the next season. love these POV shots they do in this show. Dang, poor Einar. Poor dude needs a win. I guess they kind
So
of
they're
got to
still
win.
on the farm.
For right now, yeah.
トルフィン、もういいのか。
ああ、まだ少しふらつくけど
Yeah, it was nothing.
大丈夫だ。
行くのか、
Yes.
トルフィン。海の向こうの地へ。
あの時アルネイズさんが息を引き取る時、すぐに答えられなかった。なぜ生きなければならないのか。地獄を生き、死に安らぎを求める魂にどんな言葉をかけられるって言うんだ。生きろと言える世界が欲しい。死ぬ以外救いを持たない人たちに胸を張って語れる死の魅力を超えたそんな血を、俺たちの生きる世界に、それだけを、それだけをみんな求めていたの。
Imagine someone giving this speech to you, though. I would make that face, too. She's like, we're going, buddy. Pack your bags. Leave, fire the engine up.
どこにもないなら、ないなら作る。
There he is. Good old determined Thorfinn.
エイナル、兄弟一緒に来い。ヴィンランドに平和の国を作るんだ。アルネイズさんに胸を張って語れるような。
やろう。
Ah,
海の向こうに奴隷も戦争もない国を作ろう。
should have been one of the brother handshakes.
アルネイズのために。
This feels like a finale, too. Even just a
It does.
season one, right? This episode just keeps going. And giving and giving. Ah, that's good. He's like, damn, that kid's cool.
Yeah.
本当にこれでいいのか。
俺が出しゃばってやったことですから。
I'm glad they're showing us the talk.
旦那や農場のみんなには若旦那が王を説得したってことにしてやる。
Yeah, I mean, he did pull that off still. That's pretty crazy. He totally changed
アルネイ
Knut's
ズ
mind.
の墓は任せなさい。私が守る。
Oh, I didn't even realize Pater's okay.
Yeah.
God damn it. Wasn't thinking.
本当にありがとう。
いや、
トルフィン。
I was just I've been saying that. He's gonna be his idol.
あなたのような強くて優しい本物の男に。
オルマルさん、あなたは戦いをやめる決断をしたと聞きました。素晴らしいことです。俺は15年もかかってしまった。でも
Couldn't have done it without all of you.
自分が何をすべきか分かったんです。 大旦那様ありがとうございました。いつも力になってくださって。
言ったはずじゃ。ただの契約だと礼を言われる筋合いはない。
銀10区でも
I was gonna say, he just left that there, didn't he?
He didn't do it for money.
Oh, of course not. Oh, that's cool. It's an awesome name, too. We like Snake better! Imagine. They're too nice.
That was great.
Right? This whole episode's been great. Pleasant surprises. Bye, Arnheid. Time to turn your life around there, bud. Make up for the shit things you did. Hey, look at him. I wonder where Thorgal went. Carve it. I always remember they said that in was it like the first episode, that intro that they had? They were talking about carve it into your flesh and all that. Carve it into everything. There he is. I like how he's got these guys working too. What a happy ending this is. I love how like these two like totally changed everyone. But from their point of view, like these two just walked over there for a few hours, came back, and then they just left.
Oh yeah.
How can they be anything but amazing, even when you don't know the context? Gotta carve everything. Tags at the end.
I was just gonna ask the theme.
Wow, that was an episode.
Yeah. So you know the next one's gonna be just him and Mom and Sis.
That's what I really wanted.
How long did he say? 15-year reunion? Right, didn't he just say 15 years? It took him to learn about not fighting?
Well, yeah, he was 15 when he got, I think, when he got taken as the slave. Right? Obviously.
No, I don't know. I think he was 6 when he got taken. I think that's what he's talking about. And then he was probably 21 now.
Oh, true. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I forgot the 6 part. Start at the 6.
So yeah, the same thing though. He's been away from home for 15 years.
I really hope the mom's still alive.
Dude, how happy that last episode was. She's gonna be.
Well, or they have to like at least the sister will be okay, but mom didn't make it, and Thorfinn's gonna be like, damn. I really hope they.
You're right though. This does seem like a
series ending.
Kind of does, man.
Because what would the next season be like? Thorfinn going
creating Vinland.
That'd be. I mean, you could do some Native American stuff. That'd be. You'd have me sold immediately with that, but I don't know if that's where it's gonna go. Like I know nothing. Somebody will have to let us know, but I don't know like how long running was the manga. You know, I forget if it's even still going or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
But this season just came out like at the beginning of the year, so there's another one we gotta wait forever for.
Yeah, when did this end? Not that long ago, right?
Yeah, like beginning of the year.
Oh. It all came out at once.
No, it came out like starting. I'm guesstimating sometime in January, February.
All right, so
I
it
think
wouldn't have ended until
it ended.
May, June.
No, I think it must have started. It must have been like the second part ended, I should say, probably, because it was 24 episodes. You know, I'm sure it was broken into 2 parts.
Dang, that was cool, man.
All right.
That was a cool ending to the talk with
I'm
Canute.
like,
I'm glad he like changed Canute.
That's crazy to me.
It needed to happen. Canute was going down kind of a dark path.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love it and I'm happy about it. It was just confusing me a little because it was, you know, like it was.
Well, and I think
quick.
he kind of said it at the end to Wolfe that like he's been kind of under the impression that he's in it by himself. Him and Wolfe
True.
are the only two that see his vision, and now he just met Thorfinn, who on his own in the last 4 years is pretty much on the same path as him. Just wants to do it differently. Wants no fighting at all.
Of course.
Whereas, which is a good.
He's just going about it differently, like he said.
He has to though.
Well, yeah, because he's not doing any fighting. He's doing it in a non-violent way, you know.
Thorfinn.
Yeah.
Well, Thorfinn wants to create a new land out of the King's Reach, whereas
Well, I know that.
Canute's trying to change the current war-filled land. So, like, that's nearly impossible to do without fighting. Somewhat. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Which is why he said to Thorfinn, like, okay, good, like, you'll be able to fill the holes that I can, like, where I have to fight, or, like, because even Thorfinn said, like, you want to create a world. Dang, can't remember exactly.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Less
I'm just saying
war if you
Yeah.
oppressed or something like that.
Yeah. It was the fact that, like, when they went into, like, the final Canute stuff, like, they were saying how he, like, pulled his forces from England.
Well, because that kind of changed in his mind. Like, you can't want, like, just how Thorfinn did it. You
I guess
can't
it's
want
just he eased
peace
off, yeah.
while still, like, having such an enormous, powerful, like, force of psychos roaming around. So you back them off, and then it worked.
And to Thorfinn's point from, I think it was last episode, was, like, how would it look if I came up here and I, like, tried to fight you?
How can I ask for peace? How can I fight if I'm asking for peace?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's I think ultimately what it happened.
Yeah,
to
that's
Canute's
what
head.
kind of has to happen. I mean, there's going to be times like even like the king that's trying to rule obviously can't run. You know what I mean? So there has to be different scenarios. That's why
Right.
Thorfinn's able to do the things that he's gonna do. But he's on the right path, Canute.
I was actually very surprised that happened. That he's flipped like that.
Yeah. Because I think he was surprised at how Thorfinn was.
Well, of course.
Just at Thorfinn in general.
He was like,
you remember some of the last time
he called me. He was like, "You were a beautiful man," or something like
Yeah.
that. You're an exquisite.
Yeah.
man.
What a beautiful man. Yeah. You become very eloquent.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that one. He really has, though. It is funny. Like, I don't know if that was intentional. I forget what the line was, but like, who do you like? Canute asked me, he's like, "Who do you take? Like, where do you get that from?" Like, it sure as hell ain't Askeladd. I mean, you know, like
that's what he said, right?
Yeah, because he knew Askeladd Canute, but he didn't know Thor's.
Yeah, but Askeladd, it kind of was Askeladd.
Not really.
Yeah, Askeladd hated the Vikings because of the war and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? He wasn't really. He hated his Viking side. He didn't really want the war either.
Yeah, but I don't think. He wasn't like. He would he would say he was too far gone at that point.
Well, no, he was one of the bad ones too. Like he would admit that too. But that's because of his Viking side.
Right. So
he would definitely approve of this.
Well, yes, but he wouldn't do what Thorfinn did. So it's not.
No, he would have killed everybody there.
Right. He would have exactly. That's my point. He's showing more of Thor's side.
Definitely.
Just like he even told him when he was leaving his hell of Valhalla, like it was. Or whatever they wanted to call it. Like, Askeladd was like, go become that, like, real true warrior. That, like, even if you have to figure out what it is first.
Right. And he finally did.
Yep. So if I give any credit for Askeladd in this specific scenario, I would say it's that. He might not have known what it was to be a perfect warrior, just like Thorkel doesn't either, but he knows that Thorfinn's going to be able to figure it out.
Well, he was hoping. I mean, he was kind of upset with him about how he was behaving with those tools.
We never got anything on Thorkel.
No.
The last time we saw him was he was just bitching and moaning at Thor.
I mean, everybody. I mean, obviously he was doing something because everybody still. Wolfe even still knew me like this is the one that took down Thorkel.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean he's still like under the king's service, you know, necessarily.
No, I would think that he probably is.
I mean, everyone knows who Thorkel is, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's only been 4 years, so he's definitely still.
Well, remember, we weren't sure if he was in, if he left Canute's service or if he to do his own thing. That's what I was hoping to get, some of that, you know. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get any more Canute in the finale, right? You think?
I don't think so.
I feel like that's gonna have to all be like. But that's what I'm saying. Like this, that's why this feels more like a series finale because this is like.
It does.
Like we're going back. If he goes to Iceland on the way home, which you know he's going to, like, then the story comes full circle because that's where he was in the very first episode.
It's done. He's back.
And then he sails off to go to Vinland, maybe.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to go with Leaf because Leaf knows where it is.
Well, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna go, whether it's everyone, like his sister included. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
I mean, you're gonna have to. I mean, Thorfinn and Leaf are gonna be a back and forth. I think constantly.
Once they find
you're constantly gonna be collecting the leftovers from Canute's wars and like whatever happens over there. Like that's the point.
Well, yeah. In
like the people that don't want to live, because that's what Thorfinn said.
So yeah,
he's gonna save the people that don't want to live in Canute's world.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like what Thor's did originally. What Canute or what Thorfinn realized a few episodes ago, where he was like, when he was talking to Leaf, and said to him, he was like, back then, I when you told me the story about how my father walked away from battle, like this is where people came on Iceland. This is where people came. Our ancestors, I should say, came here to escape war.
Right.
So yeah, it all makes sense.
Right. That's what he's gonna do. But he won't end up, because now he has to be the creator of it since it doesn't exist. So he technically won't be able to live there until he gets everything settled.
What do you mean? He can stay.
He's gonna keep saving people. That's what
he doesn't have to do. That's his
plan.
Well, I don't think he has to. Means he's gonna do it personally.
He's gonna get set up.
Yeah, have his sister stay in. If she wants to stay in Iceland, she can. If she's in charge now.
Yeah, he's gonna have to start bringing lots of people there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like she can be the in between point. If the people that go to Iceland to escape Canute, then she's like, we'll have you set up in a little bit. New home.
And if anybody attacks, go get me my knives.
No, I'm saying that's what the sister's gonna be.
I know. And if anybody attacks, like over by the sister, Thorfinn gets the call. Where's my knives, Arno?
The sail is up. I'm on my way.
I'm gonna go destroy the Yams Vikings real quick.
Imagine. I love how Floki used to say, fucking Floki gets away with it all.
Well, because he's not really under.
No, I'm saying he gets away with like getting to kill Thor and nothing happened to him.
I know. That could be the only other thing.
That's not. I don't think that's.
It would be for like a season 3, like if he like found out and showed up wherever Thorfinn was.
Well, I mean,
it became an issue.
I don't believe that's going to happen, and I'm sure you don't really either. But
no, I mean,
to lend credit to that theory, Thor or Floki does know where Iceland is because he
knows exactly where he might go.
I got to go back and rewatch this show from the start.
I want to too. I'm gonna try to convince Jack to watch it with me.
Well, I specifically want to rewatch it too, like because I want to see like if there was anything we missed about. Because I'm trying to remember now, like how did Floki ever explain how he ended up knowing that Thor's was in Iceland?
No.
Like how did he find that little village?
They just found it.
That's why I want to go back.
I wonder if they even knew that Thor's was there. If they just stumbled on it.
Didn't seem like it. I mean, they could have. Obviously, like you could see people coming in and out of there. They're like almost like I don't want to say a shipping spot, but like I'm trying to think of the word, like a
port.
Port, yeah. But like a small one, obviously. But like you saw Leaf go in and out, so people could tell them like, "Oh, you've been to Iceland? Like, what have you ever seen this guy?" Like, and describe him, and someone might actually be like, "Yeah, I actually did."
What are you talking about, Thor's?
Yeah. Oh, he's right over there. Great guy.
That guy carries so many blocks of wood. It's crazy. He's the strongest man I've ever seen.
Built his house by hand.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm excited about this finale, but then, yeah, I really hope this isn't the end of the show. We gotta ask. I mean, I know we're gonna find out in the comments, but I gotta find out sooner than that.
Immediately. No. All right. Good thing we're watching these last two together. Yeah. We have to. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.